Hello world, and welcome to Haley Hill's Skills that Pay the Bills. I'm here today to bring you my top 5 secret songwriting tips for all you singer, songwriter, rappers, ukulele playing fools. You're gonna learn some exciting and vital tips, and I hope that they help you immensely. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Songwriting tip number 1, show not tell. What do I mean? Good question. Okay. What if I was in kindergarten and I had a show and tell day? For my show and tell day, I forgot my little friend that I was going to bring, but instead I just went up in front of the class and I told you all about my pet. And I said, he is a fish, he is my pet. His name is Nemo, he's orange, and he has a really small fin and he swims in the ocean. Okay? That is what a lot of people try to do in their songwriting. They tell you, like, oh, my heart was broken because this guy, he broke up with me, and I'm really sad. Like, you're telling them exactly what happened in a very structured format. That doesn't allow them to use their imagination or really relate in a deeper way to your song and what you're trying to say or sing about. So, what you want to do is show them what you're trying to say. Show them the message, show them your heartache or your new love, or in my case, show them all about your best friend, Nemo. He is my pet. So, if I were to drop a beat, okay, we feel the beat, right? You hear it? Okay. So I'm going to show you Nemo. I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm going to show you about him through my song. Okay? So here we go. This is my pet, yo, I call him Nemo. Swimming in circles wherever he go. Visions bright as the sun amidst the ocean sea flow. Lost and then found out he's a superhero. That's Nemo. Alright? So you see what I'm saying? You want to show people through your song, whatever it is, the message that you're trying to send. Okay? Show, not tell. Tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2. Don't force it. Sometimes you think that you have to produce things on the spot, even if you don't feel like it, even if you just want to eat a bowl of ice cream instead of write your song. That's okay. You can't force creativity. And my rule of thumb is sometimes even when I started writing, I'm like, oh, it feels like I'm trying too hard. Well, if you think you're trying too hard, then you are trying too hard. So you need to just, take a breather, go eat a bowl of ice cream, go hang out with Nemo, take a break, and, when the inspiration comes, grasp it and write, pound out those songs. But you also can't wait to be inspired. You can't never write because you never feel like it. We don't always do things we want to do when we feel like it because we don't always feel like doing the things that we want to do. I hope that you understood that. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, write for one, not a million. It kind of rhymes. Anyways. So when you're sitting down to write your song, don't think to yourself, how many millions of people can I please with this song? You want to maybe pick out a couple people that you respect, who respect your music and who can be brutally honest with you. Just think of those few people. For me, it's my brother and a couple of friends when you're writing your songs. And don't focus on, oh, I have to make sure that millions of people are going to like this, because truth of the matter is that you can never satisfy that many people with one song, you know? That's just how it is. But most importantly is to make sure that you're writing, when you write, that your number one person that you're writing for is yourself, because if you don't like it, then no one's gonna like it. So if, yeah, that's all. Okay, tip number 4, shut the door, get on the floor. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Focus on the puzzle, not the pieces. So when you're writing, sometimes you can get stuck on, what am I gonna title this? What should be the chorus? How should I start it? Don't focus on the little details, but focus on the whole concept and the whole song and the message that you are trying to send through your song. So don't worry about how it's going to be structured, if there's going to be a bridge, where it's going to go. You know, don't worry about that stuff, because you'll never finish a song. You know, just get all your thoughts out there on paper or on your computer. Get them all out. Then you can go back and, you know, add the structure, figure out what you want as the chorus, and figure it out as a structured song. But to start with, just focus on the whole puzzle that you want to finish, not where does each piece go. Okay? Okay, this is the 5th and final songwriting tip of the day, and it's keep your quill handy. You're looking at me like you don't use quills to write anymore. Call me old-fashioned, but you may know of a guy named Yankee Doodle. Well, he went to town riding on a pony one day. He stuck a feather in his hat. He called it macaroni. Now, if Yankee Doodle did not have that quill handy, tell me, would we know that song that we have grown to love today? I mean, would we have been impacted by the creativity and the fervor of that song? Fervor was not the word I was going for. Point is, Yankee Doodle had a pen handy. In his case, it was a quill. In your case, it could be a Sharpie, maybe a piece of chalk, maybe a mechanical pencil. These are very handy. Or a pen, a keyboard, or for all you people who are not Yankee Doodle and have joined the 21st century, you can use your iPhone. This fun little app is called Voice Memos. Sometimes I'm going along and I think of just a line for a song or an idea or maybe a melody, even though I don't sing. You can bust out your little thing, record it, you know. Yo, yo, this is Haley Ho. I'm hot like a stove, and my brother's name is Jerry Dover. Whatever it could be. Okay? Then you have that always with you. So when you go and you are inspired to write, you'll be like, oh, what was that line? It was so good. So Yankee Doodle-esque. Then you can get your iPhone or your piece of paper that you wrote on with your Sharpie, or let me introduce you to something. It's called chalkboard paint. Here, I painted my wall with chalkboard paint, and I can write down all my thoughts, all my dreams on the wall. You know, so I'm just laying in bed and I'm like, something goes off and I'm like, I need to write that down. I just get up and write it on my wall, and it's there always. So, point of the story is always have something to write with, because you never know when you'll be inspired or you'll hear something, and trust me, you will forget it unless you write it down. So, keep your quill handy. So those are all the tips and secrets I have today for you the best songwriting secrets you can find on the web today. And trust me, if you put those to work, you will come out with some high quality, non-superficial songs that are gonna rock people's worlds. Yankee Doodle. I mean, do I have to say anything more? So if you want some more of my great tips and secrets, then you should check this out.
I have your attention, as I mentioned, the intention.